So, we were talking about Nicki Minaj and Remy Ma, and
Yes.
I was saying how I felt that it shouldn't even have gotten that far, especially as black women.
Wow. It is so much that can be touched on. We have
It is.
Gary Butler in the studio with us, and he's here to talk about real estate. And one of the questions that I had for him, was impulsive buying because mentally people need to understand that they need to be prepared
Amen.
and well mentally to buy a house because if you buy a house, it'll drive you bananas if you can't pay that mortgage and lose it. Like people were killing them when the stock market crashed and the real estate stuff was going crazy. People were killing
Looking out for
themselves.
business.
Yes.
And so mentally, how should people be prepared for that?
Ask yourself if you really feel like you deserve it, number one, and then ask yourself why you are getting this property. Are you getting it to satisfy someone else? Are you getting it to fit in? Are you getting it because it's now going to be an extension of how you express yourself? So we find ourselves sometimes purchasing property that we cannot afford and really going hard on getting that property because we've got other people in our ear saying, well, I need it because if you're going to marry me, it's going to have to be 5 bedrooms and 4 baths. And if you can't afford that, then you get to, Yeah. So, and it'll be the same person that leaves you because you can't
I couldn't pay for it.
Yep.
Exactly. So ask yourself, if you're ready for the property. And then what I tell people when I'm doing personal training all the time, if you have the absolute dream of your life, the body that you want, or the home that you want, how would you maintain it? And most people are like, huh? It's all about the getting. Yeah, but after you get it, how will you maintain it?
That's real.
We don't think about
That's
that.
real. Yeah.
We just I want a house. I want a 3 bedroom, 3 bath, 2 car garage house.
Wow.
And after you get it, you either get, you get bored with it, or you find that you got it for all the wrong reasons. And, we're all human. We like things, and that's great. But that's another element of self-exploration, asking yourself the right questions so that you go in more informed. Even with that, life doesn't necessarily treat you better than it treats anybody else, because life has a way of smacking everybody upside the head. Everybody.
Yeah.
No matter if you the Pope or, whoever you are, you still get life lessons. But you can certainly deal with it a little better because you spoke about the stock market crashing. Well, if you are a person who are living in this illusion, that you have the six-figure salary, you have the relationship of your dreams, you have all these properties, and then, the stock market crashes, then, those are the people who tend to get depressed, commit suicide, get divorced, all of those things. But if you're a person that's asking yourself if you are authentically purchasing property, authentically making relationships, and they go sour, then you understand that you're still whole.
Amen. Yeah.
You're still whole. So you got a whole lot to work with here. So rather than, ending it all in any facet of that statement, either mentally or physically, unfortunately, then you realize, man, okay, so the stock market crashed. I still have me. I still have my connection. If that's what you believe in, religion can factor in this. If you have that foundation, and if you don't, you still can recognize that you can still keep moving. You can still keep moving. Don't stop dreaming.
I think we have a question over here.
So how important do you feel rock bottom is to the whole process of getting to know yourself?
Woo, that rock bottom. That's the boogeyman of all boogeyman, boy, I tell you. Let's talk about what rock bottom is, though.